Thanks for the 500 bits, Budgie Bird 5.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at City Tree Sports, and a pleasure to have you live in a charge. A little countdown to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. It is all gravy. And everything. Everything's good. Everything's all right. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Countdown to green. Ready to go here. Tonight's drivers ready to look up at the dang old walls of Martinsville, the paperclip, the racetrack of all racetracks. And we're going to run it. Chopp'N It Up podcast, Rise to the Race Xfinity Series here, week 11 for Chop Racing, Saturday night racing, 180 laps. I know you're out there probably watching the Richmond Raceway on a Saturday night. If you're tuning in here tonight, well, I appreciate that as well. Mr. Van Ness, Mr. R&B Turner, thank you both for your likes. If you haven't done so, reach out that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. Dub Farms LLC, Admin Box, Premier Racing Setups. I tell you what, all of these drivers Going to be looking very, very calm. 77 degrees on the track temperature, 75 degrees the air temperature as qualifying gets underway. 55% humidity, partly cloudy skies with a 1 mile an hour wind. That wind is not going to make a difference. Half mile paperclip racing surface, short straightaways, short corners, out of the gas more than you're in the gas. It is a racetrack for the ages. It really is. 4 sets of tires, no fast repair, 100% fuel. Stage lap completion of lap 50. Your RC tonight is going to be Nathan Bigart, the man behind the scenes, as it would go. Good to see you all out there. A couple of driver cams tonight presented by Chopp'N Racing. We appreciate them. And all the things that do happen out there, all the cool things that doth match, that make the difference. Words are hard. RB Turner ready to rock and roll. Thank you, Roberts. I appreciate the like out there as well. There's Tyler. Old Tyler Dudley back into the mix. He cleaned up that gaming room, put himself all on the side of it, and err on the side of caution. It's Martinsville as these drivers are going to work. There is Mr. Dudley. We appreciate the Mr. Dudley man. Hopefully we'll have a chance to talk to he and Stinkman later. We'll see. We'll see how the Stinkman crew does. And then I had to put up old Churchy after the fact. Churchy. Relax it before the start of this one as we get ready to look at it. It is Martinsville, folks. And Martinsville, a massive understatement of a racing surface. Bumper to bumper action. You know, it can be a wherewithal race, but it can also be everything you ask for. Matt Allen Esports out there. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Big old shout out to him. Have a good race, Matt. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody for being out there, part of all of our platforms, and continue to do it. Budgie, I'm okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had to step away because, you know, we're doing all the extra things that are the extra things. Matt Allen went live. We appreciate him going live. Let me jump over to Chop Shop because I should be in their Discord while we wait, while we do the thing, while we have some fun, and while we show up for the entertainment factor of Martinsville Speedway. It is it's a racetrack. Got it late. Didn't get your camera up. No, you're good, man. I appreciate. I appreciate it. I appreciate you let me know. It's okay. It's all right. Get out there, stream yourself. Get yourself having some fun, man. Do your thing. Starting grid for tonight's race. Tyler Lemon's going to be looking for his next win. Kevin Winker's going to be your outside pole sitter. So two of the hardest driving racers out there. You're ready to go. Blake Dudley, really good as well. Joe Hudson is going to start there in row number 2 on the outside. We have Robert Dudley, Brad Dove at row number 3, Jeff K, Robert Church, row number 4, Zach Thompson, Michael Bozert, row number 5, row 6, Tyler Dudley and RB Turner. I will get all of the grids to match everybody. You know, because I'd like that to be a thing. But, you know, it happens. We'll see Jerry Culver, Mark Ratchet at row number 7. Row 8 is going to be Ethan Brewer. And then Matt Allen's going to be out there, row number 8 on the outside. Clint Hackett, Tony Sanders, Brock Duty, Chris Wilbers, your 20 drivers. Tonight, 20 drivers at the paperclip. Might get strung out. Might see some cautions. Might see some stuff. It's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. So, yeah. We'll see what happens here tonight. This is a track that you have to roll. You have to roll the brake, roll the throttle. I mean, you have to be as easy on the tires as you can be, and it'll be a lot of curious nature here tonight to see what these drivers are going to be able to do. I get excited about it. I like Martinsville. I don't like it so much on iRacing, but I like Martinsville. I like it. I like the NASCAR track. I like everything that is that has to deal with drivers having to utilize their talent to make things work. And no doubt this will be interesting to see who's going to be able to do what here. You got to protect the inside lane. That's important on this racing surface. And then of course being able to have throttle out on the corner and minding your P's and Q's, holding your brakes when you need to. Martinsville is a master class of racing, as it would be. If you're out there watching on Twitch, you can watch in 1440p. YouTube, I believe, and actually I'll double check that in just a second when we go green. You should be able to watch as well. But before we do it, Martinsville, 180 laps, stage lap, 1 50-mile race away. We're going, we're green. 29 fires off, 42. You see the 29 on the bottom side. 42 fired off fast there. Right now, Tyler Lemon thrown in. Right behind Blake Dudley. Braking zone master here. Brad Dove on the outside. Goes around into the wall. Collects almost half the field early. Jerry Culver taken out the 7. R.B. Turner taken out. Lap 1 here at Martinsville. Brad Dove pushing on the outside. Dropped to the corner. Went to the corner. Went to the high side. Got his tires up on the seam. It's too early to be going out there, and then nowhere for anybody to go. Oh, Brad Dove losing it out of the corner. Jeff Kay on pit road. Jerry Culver on pit road. Brad Dove coming down to pit road as well. Mark Retchett on pit road. More than half the field had to stop there. And a lot of drivers might have a short night here because of it. So we'll see how that'll fare out. No fast repair for Martinsville here. So Jeff Kay in and out. Brad Dove backing up on pit road. Trying to get himself in his pit box here. Going to back up to the pit box. Be able to do so. Kevin Winker, your race leader. Tyler Lemon in second. Blake Dudley in third. R.B. Turner will come back to pit road. Got to get more of that damage fixed. Tony Sanders in a 38 on pit road. Going to check the car out. Brad Dove, Jeff Kay, Jerry Culver. Lap 1 incident. Being aggressive early is sometimes what we see here. But that second lane has no grip on it, especially this early into the race. Man, oh man, lights are going to be off of the pace car, 42-29. We'll see Blake Dudley, Joe Hudson, Robert Dudley, Michael Bosvert back here in the 23. Very easy to go a lap or two down. R.B. Turner coming back around, has some rear damage. Tony Sanders will be just ahead of him. Tony, not too bad. Mark Retchin coming around. Keep that 24 at bay. Right now, a chance. Kevin Winker ready to go. Man, that was fast. That was really fast. All right, we're ready. We're going, we're green. Brad Dove out of the race. Jeff Kay, Jerry Culver looking to get some repairs done. Tyler Lemon and toe to Kevin Winker. Run for the 29. Looks back to the inside. Drive off to the inside for the 29. 42 up into that second lane. 89 in tow. 6 of 180. Searching the 5 car to the outside of the 49. Double apex on the corner. 11 of Thompson searching to the inside. 23 up near the wall. Somebody off the wall back here. Tyler Dudley back out of the inside. Will Burrs on the outside. You do not want to put those tires up on the outside. I know, I saw it, sir. I saw it. Happened lap 1. Drivers trying to point the car. Churchy back there, side by side. Zach Thompson rolling into the bottom side of the race line. 5 to the back bumper. Drive off on the corner. Thompson does have some rear damage and some right front damage. We'll see how it works. Matt Allen in the 46. To the 23 and the 5. 5 to the 23. 5 into the 23. Bosford holding on to the race car. They both got a little bit loose. 11 off the corner. Got tight into the corner. 5 up on the race line. Up on the outside. Will Burrs trying to press forward. 11 spots gained early. 15 of Tyler Dudley. To the inside. Churchy battling the race car. They're on the outside. Kevin Winker, 0.3 of a second difference over Tyler Lemon and Blake Dudley. Joe Hudson of the 94. 11 of 180 And it might get spread out here. RB Turner just behind the 24. B, other than his rear bumper, has gotten pretty much everything fixed. Audio's a little out of sync on the second PC. I'll have to go back and keep testing that and keep working on that. So, bear that in mind. Keep fairing. Blake Dudley, quarter second. Into the bottom side of the racetrack. Yep. Maximum effort, everybody. Maximum effort. Caution back out. Tyler Dudley involved. Michael Bosworth. Auberge. Here's what happened. Bosworth sends in the corner. Just gets the tires down to the bottom side. Goes around. Thompson. Oh, Auberge. Tyler Dudley getting a piece there. 23 was parked in the middle of the corner. Just couldn't avoid it. Well, these things, they do happen. Ba-da-dun-dun, ba-da-dun-dun-dun. Yep. Hey, Dan. How's your mama, Dan? If you are watching on YouTube, if you're watching on pretty much everything but a mobile device, you can watch it 1440p. Watch on your PC, your tablet, and on your smart smart television if you want to. It was so quick you're not even upset. Racing happens. Yeah, I mean, you can't be. I mean, it's lap one. There's no grip on the tires, right? So that's part of the situation that you have when it comes to this style of racing. Is you're going to have those things happen. And when that does happen, then you just kind of have to manage and just deal. You know what I mean? Well, things happen. Things happen for a reason. All right, 18 laps complete this next time by. Second caution of the race. Take a look at the point standings for this series. Shot the gap. Got sandwiched. I mean, it happens. Tyler Lemon with 3 wins, looking for his 4th. Andrew Davis still looking for his first win. He's going to miss today's race because I believe they are at Richmond Raceway. Joe Hudson, Chris Auberge, RB Turner, your top 5. Kevin Winker has a win on the series, 6th on the point standings. Mark Reschen dropped 5 spots last week up here to try to make things happen. And then Ed Perry, John Hammond, your top 10. I think John might be at work today. So if he's at work, and boy, howdy, ready to go. All right, we're ready to go. It's full send. Go on with Blake Dudley. Restart zone. Fires off 42. '89 to the 94. Dudley up to 5th. Zach Thompson in 3rd. Brock Duty up a few spots here. He's up 10. All the dang old things happening where they need to happen. Think enough, right? I think so. Zach Thompson up 3 spots inside 6th. Needing it to work. Folks, you see the timer on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. It is our marathon. It is to help me raise funds for my cancer treatment. If you want to know what's going on there, !F cancer, especially if you're out there on Twitch. And you can donate by !Donate. That'll go a long way to help support what we do. You can also buy some merch by here at our merch store. That helps everywhere. If you want to buy a Signature Esports F Cancer t-shirt, I encourage you to do so. Sim Racing is all about giving everybody a good look. Marathon day 44. Day 44. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Blake Dudley, and Joe Hudson. We'll see if Tyler Lemon's saving any kind of tire here or there on the best side of racing here. That's all that I see. It's all that I know. Thank you, Budgie. You're a legend. 26 of 180. Dove out of the race. Jeff K out there running some laps. A lot of that guy. At least got the meatball flag taken away. Jerry Culver there. Roberts on pit road getting some of his damage fixed. Robert Church is a lap down currently, still trying to work forward. Clint Hackett, the 28 last driver on the lead lap, trying to keep himself clean. Ethan Brewer, the number 7 car there to the inside of the 5. Has some right front damage. Splitter not on the ground, doesn't help the car stop at all. Brakes being where they need to be. Massive. Kevin Winker out front. Good track for him, but you see the brakes. They are aglow. Caution comes back out. It's like Ethan Brewer, newcomer here. Let's see what happened here as he got into the corner. Like he just got into the brakes too hard. Car turned around, minimized the damage though, so that's at least that's promising right there. All right, they do the thing. And as they do the thing, Kevin Winker will lead them back around, and we'll go to work. We goeth to worketh. Hold on. Somebody at the door. Might be Jess and Austin. They might. It was 8 o'clock and it's getting back. Hopefully they had a good time. Tyler Lemon going to track down Kevin Winker. Blake Dudley's going to be in 3rd. Roberge still spending 6 minutes on pit road. Jerry Culver back to pit road, still looking to get a few more of these things taken care of. Jeff K out there still rolling. Got a lot of that damage fixed. Hopefully as much as you can ask for. These cars take a lot of damage on this racing surface. It's real easy to hit a wall. It's real easy to hop a curb. And these cars, any front nose damage on these cars, and they truly do bind up, and they can have issues. They can have them. Let's roll Mr. Dudley from Mr. Van Nest. I love you, dude. You're amazing. Brother, you are absolutely legendary. All the Winker Nation stuff out there, appreciate you. Tyler Lemon to the outside. Blake Dudley, Joe Hudson. Qualify out front, folks, and stay out front. That's the best way to do this. We'll see how it works. Kevin Winker gets the launch again, 29. Working second lane. Jaden Sheehan, give us a like. What's up, Jaden? Good to see you, sir. 29 in tow to the 42. Blake Dudley in third. It's tough to pass on this racing surface, so we'll see who does what. 34 of 180. 89 in tow. Joe Hudson. Robert Dudley still looking to maximize. How about Zach Thompson? Pop could use a nice finish here. He and Matt Allen working. Matt Allen on the 46. Mark Ratchet up 6. That lap 1 incident almost took him out. Brad Dove out of the race for Burr, still on pit road, getting the car fixed. Jeff K working on the 41. 28 of Clint Hackett just ahead of him. Jerry Culver 2 laps ahead of Jeff K right now. Would like to be seeing as many cautions as possible that he doesn't get himself into. 36 of 180. Robert's leaving pit lane. Lap times on the cars right now, roughly about 20 seconds. Tyler Lemon, the fastest driver on the racetrack, next to Mark Rutchin. Both drivers running sub 20 second laps. Kevin Winker, 22nd lap his last time by. And 29 trying to back up the corner. Valerie, thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by, showing love to Old Signature Esports here. One thing you want to do is you want to run your line. You want to race your race, race the track. Don't worry about racing the drivers. Positions will come if you can keep yourself at bay. 89 of Blake Dudley, seeing a little bit of a wall tap. Joe Hudson, same concept. They drop into the corner. All right, we come around to start-finish line. It'll be 10 laps to go in the stage. 40 being completed in 3 and 4. The race line being dictated by where the pace can be. And right now, Tyler Lemon closing down on Kevin Winker. Kevin Winker out of the corner. 29 rolling in. Long pressed, good mix right now. All things incredible. Overhead look as we work. .29 bouncing it off the bottom. Little wiggle out of the 42. 50 laps on these tires is quite a bit. It does make a difference. Well, caution does come out. Bosworth involved. Bosworth into the corner. Jerry Culver getting into the corner. 15 laps down. Take out the 23. So I do believe Jeff K should be your lucky dog there. The Jerry Culver will not get that free pass because he was involved in that caution. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. Joe Hudson coming to pit road. That should not be the stage. They should have a quick shootout to the stage. 4th caution of the race. We'll see how the timing works. You're trying to convince your dad to go half and half with you on this Nelly meet and greet ticket. Do it. Hopefully, I mean, why not? Why not? Jeff K will be your lucky dog. He'll get that free pass. We'll come around, and Kevin Winker At the time of the restart here, Tyler Lemon trying not to bark the tires on the restart. First gear is definitely a massive improvement on this one. You know if it's going to work. So I don't. Is your dad an Ellie fan? I guess that's the question. Why dang old not? I think it's hilarious. And if he does, he might enjoy himself. You never know. All right, Ethan Brewer coming around. Got 10 or so of those seconds fixed. Joe Hudson started the tail end of the field here. Should be able to cycle. We'll see how that will work for him. Got enough cautions that, I don't know if tires are going to be a factor, but being able to run longer, that's going to be a bigger advantage. 16 cars on the lead lap. Jeff Kay and Jerry Culver on the same lap now. Jerry came back to pit road, got another lap of damage fixed. The drivers get ready to look at it here. Green flag racing to the stage, which is going to be about 3 or 4 laps from now. The fourth caution for incident. Next to one, ready to go for the stage. 29 side by side with the 42. Dudley with an opportunity on the outside and inside. 42 launches into the restart zone. 29 there into the corner. Oh, caution comes out. That'll be your stage. Tyler Dudley, Joe Hudson having an issue. Kevin Waker getting the stage win. Here's what happened. Oh, I think the 15 missed a gear. The 23 having to lock it up there. Joe Hudson having a miss. Let's back up here. I think Tyler might have been in the wrong gear. Or something happened because Bosworth nailed him. Go inside the cockpit view here. Said go inside the cockpit view. That's what I said. Thank you. Something stuck. Something stuck there. Somebody's at my door. All right, Zach Thompson staying out. Ethan Brewer is going to stay out. Joe Hudson's going to be able to stay out here as well. He didn't get anything out of that one. So Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon will try to make this work. Zach Thompson, a lap led. The tires really don't have that big of a deficit here. Jerry Culver's going to be your free pass. Jeff Kay looking for the next opportunity to do so. All the drivers holding on. All right, pop out front. Here comes Joe Hudson, a little bit newer tire. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Blake Dudley, all in the mix. 3 wide there is Blake Dudley shoots the gap. Zach Thompson leading here over to the 94. 94 goes around. Caution. Kevin Winker to second. Blake Dudley's going to be in third. Joe Hudson out of the corner here. Just throttled up a little bit too quick. Able to go backwards. They're at 41. Jeff K everybody trying to stop here. 94 did everything he needed to and did everything right. Craziness. Oakley dokley. Maximum effort. All right, I'm going to grab something to drink. I'm going to help Jess real quick. Be right back. cautions in quick succession here. Ethan Brewer involved, Matt Allen. Let's take a look. Yeah, 46 just locked up into the corner. Oh, yep. Ouch. Everybody trying to stop and slow down into the corner. Just trying to do what they can. Pop on pit road. Matt Allen on pit road. But Hackett, same concept. It happened quick. Thank you to everybody. Sorry I had to step away and make sure Jess was okay. She is sunburnt. She is a lobster. She is a massive lobster. And a few drop frames there, so we've been going for a hot minute. Yeah, you know, things happen. Martinsville's old iRacing league killer. I believe this group and return the tide. You know, it's all good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everybody's just got to remember that this track quite often goes up and can't have issues. So, you know, I mean, it's got a deal. Blake Dudley, Mark Retchett on the front row. Kevin Winker is going to be in third. Tyler Lemon in fourth. Robert Dudley in fifth. RB Turner in sixth. Now, RB still dealing with that rear damage. Could be fine. The biggest thing is not having any nose damage, right? Made it. Randy says hi. Went. What's going on? What's up, Ryan? How you doing? It's only pain, says Jeff. Yeah, it happens. Seventh caution of the race. 89-24. We're ready to go into the restart zone. Timing is everything. Oh, good restart for the 24. A big bump for the 42. 24 rolling the outside. 29 there as well. 49 drifts up the race line. Blake Dudley trying to escape what's behind him. Mark Retchett there on the outside lane. 24 to the 42. 24 free a little bit, but he's fine. Back door to door. 24 having a double break the corner. Again, protecting the inside lane is massive. 24 trying to run off of the wall, not trying to keep himself close. Bosworth on pit road. Getting something taken care of. 28's going to be there as well. That's Clint Hackett. Clint serving what he can. Churchy 2 laps down. Tyler Dudley's going to be 2 laps down as well. Those two racing each other for position and for the next lucky dog. Blake Dudley out front. A full second. 73 of 180. Blake Dudley, fastest lap of the race. 19.62. Larry, thank you for like, sir. Tell Brandy I said hello. Ryan, thank you very much. I hope you two are doing. Hope you and the family are doing phenomenal. Tyler Lemon, 3/4 of a second back. Kevin Winker in second. Mark Retchett will be in fourth. Up 10 spots. Robert Dudley in fifth, right where he started. RB up 6. Oh, Brewer going around. Caution. Right in the middle of all that. Brewer out of the corner. Goes to get in the corner. Just hits that outside lane. Carry too much speed. And Martinsville does what Martinsville does. Blake Dudley had a 1.1 second lead, and we'll need to have the timing here to keep Kevin Winker from winning the restart here. Tyler Lemon in second. I'm surprised nobody's elected the outside lane to be able to get into the corner. Faster there. Eighth caution of the race. All right, Hudson back to pit road. Dudley, your race leader. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Mark Retchen, Robert Dudley, your top 5. Gary Culver getting some more taken care of. I think Churchy. A new livery might help. Is that? Oh, that's the second time you're on pit road. Damn. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Brock Duty there. So Ethan Brewer coming around. Have to stop hard. Let the drivers go by. Still on the lead lap. Joe Hudson. Robert Church. Churchy a lap down, I do believe. First driver a lap down. I believe he got that free pass. Tyler Dudley will be working as well to try to get back on the lead lap. 8th caution of the race. We'll be working 3rd pit trip. Man, oh man. Remember to save your tires. Everybody, save your tires. Don't need them just yet. '89, 42, 29. And then the 24. Lights are off on the pace car. We'll go back to it here in just a moment. Restart zone coming up. 89 goes. Big bark of the tires for both front 2 drivers. 42 down to protect. Tyler Lemon on the drive off, trying to clear the 24, is going to be able to do so. The restart goes to the advantage. RB Turner in the mix. There's Zach Thompson back in 7th, still trying to push on the outside. 02 there to make that lane work. Good drive off for RB Turner. RB trying to roll the corner. He'll have the back straightaway clear. 49 trying to side draft. Heavy on the brakes for the 02. You see him settling the car. And right now, Zach Thompson trying to find the way. 02 sideways and around. Caution. There's only so much you can do from that second lane, and RB did all he could. Just right side braking on that Rose. Right side tires heating up and getting around. He's fine. Robert Church will be your lucky dog. Get back on the lead lap. Should be clear and calm for him. I think Dudley's still your race leader. 42 is going to come to pit road. Or it looked like he was trying to commit down to the pit road. You got to be careful with that pit road commitment. That orange box right there will give you a black flag. You don't want to see that happen. Tyler Lemon's going to be in 3rd. Mark Retchen in 4th. So Ethan Brewer coming to pit road. RB going to stay out there. It's a self-spin. Those things happen. Churchy, excuse me. We're trying not to get any incident points here. We'll try to work around the outside. Got to leave a lot of room on this racetrack for the drivers. We're trying to get their lucky dog spot. It's a small enough racetrack that if you were trying to get around and come back to pit road, you could actually lose that same lap if drivers are not clear enough for you to be able to do so. Man, oh man. Ethan Brewer go a lap down here, getting what he can. RB Turner still on the lead lap, just getting some of that rear damage taken care of. 10 or 15 seconds here and there help straighten some crinkles out. One thing you don't want to do is take any tires you don't need to. Gary Culver coming off pit road. Matt Allen out of the race. Robert still out there trying to get another spot. We'll be able to pass Matt Allen right about now. And he'll be on the same lap as Jerry Culver. So Robert's doing what he can. It'll be the 42, the 89 out of the front row. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker, and a chance to find the restart here. 29, and back a little bit here. Restart for the 89. They're going to green. Big wiggle. 29 there, the inside of the 42. Tyler Lemon, corner out. 42 is going to throttle up. 29 will be clear. Try to protect the bottom side. 24 to the outside. Blake Dudley cruising. Mark Retchen up near the wall. Saves it. Great save from Mark Retchen. Zach Thompson will go around. There's the 94 Joe Hudson on the inside. 88 of 180. 94 on that bottom lane. Mark Retchen trying to work forward. Door-to-door corner exit, 94 to the 24. Good racing from Mark here. So tough to pass. It's one of those situations you've got to find your way forward, and you got to find yourself trying to press and press and press. 0.6 of a second lead for Blake Dudley. Kevin Winker in tow. Blake with a little bit of clean air trying to make it work. Blake out of the corner. Kevin Winker trying to crest in. Tyler Lemon in third. Dudley in fourth. Zach Thompson in fifth. And the halfway mark is about to be reached. There it is. 91 underway. Kevin Winker bending the corner here. Trying to find his way to the bumper to the 89. He breaks heavy into the corner. Tyler 0.6 of a second back. Brewer back to pit road. Blake Dudley out of the corner. Church back on the lead lap. RB Turner was behind as Jerry Culver right behind him. Jerry up and out. Ooh, maybe 5 free. Robert Church. Bottom side. Looks fine. Should be able to roll. He's going to be able to do so. Still some nose damage on that car, so the brakes getting some heat in them. Joe Hudson. Big. I don't know if he had a blink there or what happened, but something happened there. The 11 of Thompson to the wheel hops over the curb. 11 to the back bumper to the 49. 11 all over that back bumper. Blake Dudley, still your race leader. Caution buzzer. In the corner, the brakes just lock up. Same thing happened. Man, oh man. 10th caution of the race. .15 gets a lap back. Tyler Dudley. He'll be 1 lap down. It was 2 laps down last time he came to pit road. More than half the field coming to pit road. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Joe Hudson. Blake Dudley, Robert Dudley, Zach Thompson, RB Turner. Thompson came in on 66. The cautions keep stringing the way they are. I don't know that fuel's going to be the biggest concern here. A lot of the drivers came in on lap 50. Try to make the half miler. right, 89-49, the 11. All ready to go. They're green. Big wiggle from the front two. Ooh, 49. Bottom side, 29 to the 0-2. Kevin Winker to the tail end of the field here. If he had an issue on pit road. Didn't see a black flag because of it, so hopefully everything's good. Blake Dudley, your race leader. Zach Thompson in second. Tyler Lemon in third. Robert Dudley to the outside. Mark Retchen back over the inside. Here comes the 94 of Joe Hudson. A change. A change. RB Turner right in tow. The racing's been thrilling. It's been fun. It's a whole lot of hard-pressed work ethic here. That's for darn sure. Tyler Dudley looking for his free pass here. Just trying to keep it clean. Bosford on the same, a lap down. Clint Hackett going around. Something happened to Clint. He's fine. Hard brakes. He's good. Here's Robert Dudley. He's in sixth right now. Trying to work, folks. It's a lot of work. How about Mr. Church in 10th on the lead lap? Everybody, maximum effort. Thank you to the drivers for putting up their dang old driver cams. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, your top two. Clint Hackett just ahead of the race leaders. Clint a few laps down, but he's going to make way for the 89. He's going to let him race it out. To the 24, into the corner, 28, keeping himself clean here. Zach Thompson back to fourth as Mark Retchen, a little bit newer tire, stoking up the bottom side of the racetrack. 28, Preston giving to the lane. Zach Thompson working, 20.15. Leaders run a 19.7 fours. And the 89 now has Tyler Lemon all over the back bumper. Now, tires not really necessarily something that's gonna change the dynamic, but there's gonna be early grip, and if Blake was just saving there, now he's got Tyler right on his back bumper. He's gonna be able to turn into the corner. 29 gonna crest the bottom side of the race line. The drive off, I mean, you almost have to make your car as wide as possible and try to get a run at the 20. If the 29 can get a run, watch this sweeping corner. Right there to the back bumper, trying to look to the inside. Blake Dudley overshoots the corner, breaks down, tries to have the drive off, and this is what makes Martinsville very tough. Tough to pass. Tough to make it happen. Unless the 29 can drive here, he's going to be able to do so. Blake Dudley will have the 29 to the inside. Tyler Lemon over breaks the corner. 89 will try to run back to that second lane, and here comes Mark Retchen. Dirty air now on the 89. 111 of 180. Rock Duty, last driver on the lead lap, tail of the field here behind Church. Cody Sanders just ahead in the 38. 13 of Jerry Culver still out there running, trying to get as many spots as he can. Right now, 18 laps down. Tyler Dudley a lap down. Tyler Lemon half second of the gap now. Blake Dudley, Mark Retchen, Joe Hudson, Kevin Winker trying to work back through the field. And Robert Dudley just ahead of him. Zach Thompson there as well. Pop inside the top five. Had a good race. Had a good day. Just trying to make it happen. Joe Hudson trying to work his way back forward. More things on board. Ethan Brewer getting tires, a little bit of fuel. We'll see how it works. 113 of 180. Skyler giving Tyler some love. Thank you to the Winker Nation. Thank you to Tyler's fans. Appreciate everybody being out there. Thank you to all of our Facebook fans as well. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're live on all three platforms. Matt Allen, Brad Dove out of the race. Caution, Tony Sanders. Here's what happened to Tony Sanders on corner exit. Looks like getting into... Oh, heavy brakes into the corner and charged right into the back bumper to the 38. So that'll bring out a caution. Blake Dudley, Zach Thompson, Robert Dudley, R.B. Turner, all coming to pit road. Let's take a look at the braking zone here for the 38. This is 1 and 2. Brakes early, 13 just ahead. Tony Sanders braking early for 3 and 4. Yeah, he's braking early. 5 with a big run. Didn't anticipate the lift there. Went to turn into the corner. Churchy right to the back bumper. Man, oh man. Tyler Lemon, your race leader. Mark Retchen, Joe Hudson, Kevin Winker. Robert Church up to 5th. Brock Duty, Tony Sanders, Blake Dudley. So about 20 lap fresher tires on board for some of these drivers. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. All right, yeah. So Church going to the tail of the field here. Tyler Mom's watching. Get a Robin. 29, 24, 94, 42. 11th caution of the race. 29 goes. 94 there to the inside. Mark Retchen. Over to the outside lane. Into turn 1. Exit to turn 2. 94 is going to be able to throttle up here. 42 will be there to the inside. 24 is going to have to try to work into the corner, but the braking zone for the 94. Ooh, 42 to the back bumper to the 94. 24 up and out of the corner. Kevin Winker working. Here comes the 89 of Blake Dudley. Same concept that just happened to that driver is going to be able to do the same thing. Tyler Lemon trying to stretch his hand out here. Blake Dudley, Zach Thompson, new tires starting to work forward, 60 laps to go. Blake Dudley. Got to get the tires warmed up. Patience is going to be everything here. 24 to the 42. Church to the bottom side. 24 in the braking zone. 5 out of the corner. Here comes the 89. 5 into the corner, 24, door to door. Church, I don't know if Church had a penalty. I don't know what happened there, but it is what happened. 11 to Thompson. 24 to the outside, 42. As Blake Dudley all over the back bumper. Kevin Winker trying to work on Mark Retchen. Tyler Lemon pushing out. Joe Hudson in second. Retchen holding on to third. Kevin Winker, Blake Dudley looking forward, trying to make it happen. Church back to pit lane. Did he get another penalty for contact on something? Because, man, 11 cautions, he missed a lot. You did. That's okay. See what the drivers can do here on the long run. It's pretty massive. Free for both drivers. Caution back out. Tony Sanders. Tony with that rear damage. He gets into the corner and out. Just carried too much speed. Locked it up. Boom. It happened again. Man. All right. Both caution of the race. Chopping it up. Podcast Xfinity Series. Man, oh man. Everybody grab yourself something to drink. Here's to you. Stryker says, show Church's oiled up pythons. I will. Give me a second. Joe Hudson here on 130. At free. And down right into the corner. Everybody dialed up. Just a bad corner entry. We'll have a better restart. All right. I tell you what, Church has got some big arms. That's some working arms. That's them working hands there, sir. He's on pit road. He's getting some damage taken care of. That's some working hands there, sir. Are you in the channel with him, Stryker, telling him he's or we betting over 8? No, we're not betting. We're not doing that. We're green. Make him smile. There it is. Make him smile. Tyler Lemon, your race leader. Green flag back at it. Kevin Winker, Robert Dudley, Blake Dudley. Mark Retched from the back to the front. We'll have to, 15 of Tyler Dudley around on the bottom side of the racetrack. We'll have to try to get himself back up to the racing surface. Tyler Dudley, I don't know if he got punted there or what. Something happened. I think he was trying to brake coming to pit road, maybe downshifted. Something happened there. He's good. He's coming to pit road. 136 of 180. Let's hope we don't have 18 cautions. For the driver's sake. Not even for mine. Tyler Lemon. Still trying to keep it clean. RB Turner inside the top 5. Little wall tap. Tony Sanders working. 13. Into the corner. We give him grief over his suntan. He's a lobster, sir. He looks like Jesse does right now. In that summer sun. Kevin Winker looking to try to bump and run the 29 here. 29 back over the corner. 42. Trying to throw it into the corner. 29 side by side. Here comes Robert Dudley. Kevin Winker. Got to remember, turnabout's fair play. See the 29. Oh, hard on the brakes for the 29. Kevin Winker trying to now push ahead. Does have fresher tires behind. 40 laps to go. Tyler Lemon struggling with the car a little bit. Little wall tap there. Dudley on the bottom side. Both Dudleys in tow. RB Turner as Brock Duty just behind. Brock Duty up 13 spots. Right now, Mark Retched trying to work to the outside. Going to have the throttle up here. 24 into the corner. Brock Duty with a little bit of nose damage. Pop leaving pit road. Got everything worked on. Should be good. Ooh, 29. Drive off. Trying to save the tire for the end of this race. 142 of 180 being completed. RB Turner, Mark Retched cruising right now. Right now has the car to try to work back forward. 4 seconds the gap though. Caution comes out, Ethan Brewer. 14th caution of the race. This gets a little extra sideways in the corner. Oh, 15. Missing the race line there. 7, good save. Tyler Dudley will be your lucky dog here if he did not get anything out of that one. First driver off the lead lap. Clint Hackett looking for a free pass as well. Mark Retched will restart 5th. RB Turner, same concept. All right, we'll see how it goes. Field will stack back up. We have, looks like 9 drivers on the lead lap. Tyler Dudley looking to get one of those laps back. Kevin Winker in the way. We'll see how this will work out. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Robert Dudley, Blake Dudley. Fresher tires right there with Blake Dudley. 20-lap fresher tires. Then Kevin Winker, same with Robert Dudley. 20-lap fresher tires as well. Just trying to have the drive off into the corner. They have the advantage to keep it close. They're just going to have the restart here to be able to get themselves in contention to be able to try to make the pass on the 29 or the 42. All right. All right. They're going to green. Kevin Winker, a good restart there. 29 out of the corner. Dudley washes up the racetrack a little bit. Mark Wretched just behind. Last at a 132. A little lucky here. RB Turner in that 6th spot. Tony Sanders in a 126. Brock Duty in a 144. Bosworth at 113. We'll see if the new tires make the difference. Kirchie coming back off pit road. Kevin Winker. We'll see the 29 just behind. Kevin Winker trying to push hard here. Mark Wretched trying to manage and salvage the car. And try to get there to the back bumper of the 89. Has the drive off here just to try to find a way to get clear. Top 5 within a blanket. Caution again. The 11 is Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson gets into the corner here. Oh, just hits the curb and nothing that Roberge could do about there. But a great save for Pop. Tyler Dudley will be back on the lead lap. That'll put 10 drivers on the lead lap. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Robert Dudley. Blake Dudley staying out. Almost hit the commitment line there. Bosworth coming to pit road. Tyler Dudley a chance to battle for position. I thought was going to be 2 laps down, or a lap down. He's technically 2 laps down as we speak. I was talking about how you can lose a lap when you come to pit road. Well, 116, it seemed like that was the case. Fifteenth caution of the race.
Thanks for the 200 bits, Abyssal Rain Entertainment.
Thank you for the 200 biddies. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Goes to the timer. Appreciate the dang old 200 biddies. Legendary. 15 cautions so far. And we're getting down to the wire. About 35 laps to go next time by. When we go back to green flag racing, 155 being completed. Sorry, not the 55. 25, 55. Words. 25. Something around there. 26. Somewhere around there. It's go time. Kevin Winker on the outside. Tyler Lemon on the inside. Going to keep the new tires at bay. Green flag. This is the first time I've seen the outside lane work. But right now, the driver to the corner. 42 to the 29. 24. Side by side with the 89. Looking at the inside. As the drive line. 24 to the 49. Trying to get there. Trying to have enough laps. 49 down to block the 24. Trying to protect the inside lane. 24 is going to be there on the inside. As right now, Mark Retchen with the newest tires trying to look to the outside. Going to be there on the 49, working up the racetrack. Gets tight to the wall. Not going to happen. Kevin Winker. 23 laps to go, presented by Edmund Box. As Tyler Lemon on his bumper. Remember the bump and run that Kevin Winker gave to Tyler Lemon. Remember that if Tyler Lemon's close enough here, things will happen. Dudley, again, blocking that lane. Kept Mark Retchen from making progress. Retchen had to utilize the outside lane, got tight on the corner. So Mark Retchen with an, caution, Clint Hackett. Clint gets into the corner, just gets sideways, he's just trying to give the lane to the 5. And it's got sideways up on that third lane. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, 16th caution of the race. Now's kind of when the aggression goes, gets higher. That's kind of what we expect. All right, Tyler Dudley is on the lead lap. Blake Dudley coming to pit road. Mark Retchen will restart 4th. RB Turner will be in 5th. Brock Duty in 6th. Tony Sanders in 7th. Bosworth, Tyler Dudley, Blake Dudley. We'll see if the next 20 laps are going to make any part of the difference here. As the 89 looking to make something happen. 28 goes to the tail of the field. He is a lap down. First driver a lap down here. Zach Thompson. And 12th, 9 laps more than the 5. He is your lucky dog. So Pop getting one of his laps back here. Will drop to the tail of the field. Still dealing with that left rear damage. Had a top 5 car. 42 might look at the outside lane. We'll see. And that right front damage from the 24 will be interesting with the tires cooling down here. What the 49 is going to be able to do to the 29. We'll see if the 29 is going to be able to time what Kevin Winker does here. Lights are off with the pace car. Pace car will go in this time by on the back straightaway. And all the things, he's showing the things. They're on the same cycle, but everybody behind them has fresher tires. So this is controlling the restart. That's what this one's going to be about, Skyler. 24 there. 42 is going to go. 24 is going to be able to take over 49 right there to the back bumper of the 24. 24 is going to have the drive off here. 49 trying to protect. The 24 into the braking zone is going to be able to try to travel outside. Mark Retchin into third. 16 laps to go. Keep your eye on Blake Dudley, who's got the freshest tires in the field. Give it a 160. RB Turner inside the top 5. 89 down onto the bottom side of the racetrack. Kevin Winker, 3/10 of a second difference here. Mark Retchin trying to send it here. 15 laps to go. Talk about the difference on tires. The difference on tires is only a difference if you make it happen, and you make it happen and be able to run the fastest laps on the racetrack. Kevin Winker last time by 19.85. Blake Dudley 19.49. Fastest lap of the race ran by the 89. Kevin Winker, quarter second the difference here. 14 laps to go. The 29 trying to close it back down to the 42. Kevin Winker looking for a second win on the season. 4th win for Tyler Lemon. If he can make it happen, Mark Retchin looking for the second. Martinsville showing up. You want to see it happen. You want to see him run. Next week, Michigan. Back to the big old tracks. Mark Retchin looking for his first win, I'm sorry. Right there to the back bumper. Here comes Blake Dudley. Blake Dudley there on the inside. Turns the corner. Drive off, 11 laps to go. 10 this time by when they come around. 89 to the 24. 89 clears. The drive off. Blake Dudley try to make it work. Try to make it stick. Break in. Try to throttle up. Blake Dudley right to the back bumper of the 29. It's going to have the inside lane. Looks to the inside. 29 trying to protect. 89 egg shape. Try to have the throttle off. Oh, sideways and around for the 89. Caution comes out as Blake Dudley had to stab the brake. Was up to third. Kevin Winker, sigh of relief. And now Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Mark Retchin. That'll be your top 3. Robert Dudley in 4th. RB Turner in 5th. Blake getting into the corner. Throttled up here. Just throttled up too fast. I tell you what, Mark missing right there. Got that car turned around. So the 89 will go to the tail of the field. We'll have almost a 5-lap shootout. Blake Dudley had a shot there. And Kevin Winker, again, in on 96. Tires trying to level off. Mark Retchin has to be aggressive in 36 lap fresher tires for the 24. Dudley, give it a 115. RB Turner in a 115. Brock Duty in a 144. But everybody has an opportunity. Everybody has the shot. Glenn Hackett was your lucky dog there. Gave a round. It's going to be 6 laps down. We're getting down to it. 17th caution of the race. You know, Skyler, you might be right. So whoever said it, was it Skyler or Robin? Let me see. Skyler said it. Over or under on 18 cautions. 42 to the 29, 24. 29 rolls. 49 to the outside. Mark Retchen. 40. Oh, how about that? Robert Dudley washes up the race line. Mark Retchen opportunity. Here comes Brock Duty. 5 laps to go. 4th line. Tyler Lemon. He's going to have to try to get there. Turns the corner. Bottom side. Here comes the 24. Kevin Winker trying to hold on tires, level it off. Track position, massive, and the key to every kind of race. And I tell you what, the restart's going the way. 3 laps to go. A car length separates 1 and 2. Mark Retchen trying to get the green flag run. If they had a green flag run, tires would have been a bigger factor. But a lot of cautions tonight. The 24 goes sideways up the racetrack. 49 back to the inside. Here comes Brock Duty. Mark Retchen got hard into the braking zone. The 9 trying to work into the corner. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon. Tyler Lemon double breaks the corner. Can they make it around? We'll see. Joe Hudson has a crash. White flag waves. Final lap. Kevin Winker trying to get his 2nd win of the season. Tyler Lemon trying to get there. Can he get there out of the final 2 corners? I think Tyler Lemon going to let Kevin Winker have it. Kevin Winker, phenomenal restarts. Finally able to get the win and win the stage. Tyler Lemon in 2nd, Dudley in 3rd, Brock Duty in 4th, Mark Retchen in 5th. Kevin Winker finally able to make it happen. Kevin Winker will celebrate, and in due time, 2nd win of the season. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Robert Dudley, your top 3. Duty, Retchen, your top 5. RB in 6th, Bosworth in 7th. Blake Dudley in 8th, Tyler Dudley in 9th. Tony Sanders, first driver off the lead lap's going to be in 10th. Clint Hackett, Zach Thompson, Robert Church, Chris Roberts, Jerry Culver, Joe Hudson, Jeff Kay, Ethan Brewer, Matt Allen, and Brad Dove here at the tail end of this one. As Dove Farms gives us our victory lane, and definitely deserving. It was a hard-fought night. All right, Kevin, come on, let's go. Hey, it was only an hour and a half of racing. Fast 180. It was a fast 180 laps. We'll talk to P2 finisher Tyler Lemon. What did you need there at the end? Congratulations on trying to make it happen. Led some laps. Had a strategy called there. Pretty phenomenal race. Congratulations. Walk me through it.
Thanks, man. That was a lot of fun. Well, the cautions weren't a lot of fun, but the green flag racing was a lot of fun with Kevin there and Blake and Joe for a little bit. Yeah, I could roll the center real well to get to his bumper, but he could get off the corner better than I could. I don't know. I probably could have pushed a little harder, but you know, at Martinsville and running 2nd, it's kind of a points thing, you know, just you know, don't want to spin out. I spun out a couple times in practice from gassing it up too hard, so you know, just went ahead and just called it a P2 for tonight, and congrats to Kevin for the win. You know, he's just badass to race with, and you know, I love racing with that guy.
When you saw the new tires behind you, because Blake had a pretty solid car all night as well. When you saw the cars behind you, being able to make up position, especially on short runs, was that a worry in your mind? Because Blake was there, of course, self-spun, but was there. What was going through your mind when that was going on?
Yeah, I was worried for sure, because earlier in the race, you know, Kevin and I came in, and I'm not sure what happened to him when he come out, but you know, I was able to pass people on the outside and was able to really push. So I knew Blake was coming. I could see him in my mirror, and on the relative. You know, if you know when he got to us, you know, it was going to probably be easy work if he was the one to take the outside. You know, obviously I wasn't going to give it to him right away. You know, but I was worried. You know, if he would have got to us and probably passed us, I think I was going to come in and get another set and go back out with 4 fresh tires and go back to battle.
Not a bad day. Not a bad day for it. P2 overall, still leading in the points. You still lead with the most wins, 3 on the season. This one was good, man. Give shout-outs.
Thanks, man. Just thanks to everybody that's watching. Mom, I know you're watching for sure. Anyone else that's watching, thanks, guys. Appreciate you. You know, sorry there's so many cautions. You know, I was worried about that, but hopefully the green flag racing was fun. Got the pole tonight, so Dub Farm LLC, thanks for you know, doing what you do, man. And Chopp'N It Up Meeting Podcast. You know, I'd say, you know, Chopp'N It Up, you know, Chop Shop Racing is probably, you know, the top tier, you know, in league racing, in my opinion. I've raced with some other leagues, and you know, they just do it better than everybody else. You know, and so thanks to them. And then you know, you over at Signature Esports doing a broadcast every night. I'm sure it probably gets kind of frustrating with the cautions, but you know, I know you killed it like you always do. So just thanks, man, and thanks to Kevin again for racing me clean, and Blake and Robert Dudley there. You know, it was good to see him get a good finish. He's had a rough season, so you know, we'll just take the P2 tonight and see what we can do next week.
It was a ton of fun. It's Martinsville. I expect everything that happened tonight at Martinsville in every league race I call. That's just, it's Martinsville. I mean, not much more you can, you know, I could tell you that I want green flag racing throughout, and I did want to see some green flag racing because I wanted to see what strategy was going to play out. And, you know, I like seeing older tires hold off newer tires, those kinds of things. And, but you know, things happen.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, earlier in the week, Joe was talking, you know, he's like, well, you know, guys, sometimes the races you think that are going to be the worst turn out to be the best. And I was really, really hoping that was how it was going to be. But, you know, it was still fun. And, you know, it was a quick race since it's at Martinsville. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun, you know, old tires out there with new tires and, you know, battling out. The front guys did a really good job of not wrecking each other. So we'll take it and, you know, we'll go have some fun next week.
Yeah, Michigan. All right, brother. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, man. Have a good week.
You too. Tyler Lemon coming home. P. Dang old 2. We'll talk to your race winner, Kevin Winker, as we close out Martinsville. Finally having something go your way. Clean air important. The restart's important. Being able to, you just had such a phenomenal start every time that you were in that number 1 position. Just able to get up through the gears, get yourself into the corner, and be able to leg it out. That is probably my biggest compliment of it, how you drove this race, and of course the bump and run to Tyler. That was pretty epic as well.
Yeah, man, we finally got the sweep. Usually when I win the stage, I don't win the race. So
yeah,
I was nervous that was going to happen again, but
I almost jinxed you. I almost like really brought it up as a bad, like I was like, no, don't say a word. It'll be a bad omen. Something will happen. And then you got the penalty when I was thinking it, and I was like, oh no. Anyway, keep going. Sorry, man.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that was a good race. I knew there was going to be a lot of cautions, so I knew track position was definitely going to be, you know, king. Won the stage there, kind of stayed out front there, and then I knew some guys were going to stay out there, you know, flip the stage. I think I came out 5th or 6th, and then kind of got around those guys, and then Blake got around me, and he was super fast tonight, so I was kind of right behind Blake. And then that caution came out around lap 100, and I decided to come in for tires, but then I mistakenly sped in the pit, so I just started all the way at the back. So I was like, here we go. So just kind of, you know, patiently, methodically trying to work my way up there. I know it's, you know, that's the biggest key to this track is patience. And, you know, if you get in a rush, you'll get yourself in trouble. So just kind of bide my time there. And then I think I got up to 4th or 5th. And then I think a couple of those guys pitted for tires, and then it was down to me and Lemon there. And I kind of worked out a deal with him. I told him, because he was the leader, I said, hey, man, if you take top, I'll give you the bottom here, you know, going into 1. And we kind of just worked out the rest of the race, kind of like teammate type things. So I wouldn't really say that I got the you know, the launch and the restart. I mean, I was the leader, but obviously with him helping me there, it worked. I was just trying to get, you know, him and I 1-2 or whatever there, because if you get battling there, then you lose spots and whatever. So I just figured it was be best for both of us, and then we could try to race out the end there. And then I seen Blake. He was coming on fresh tires. I was kind of worried. I thought he was going to get me there, but then I see him looping around with 5 to go. I was like, oh, I think we're good now. So just had to get the last couple restarts and last couple laps, green flag, and we brought him to victory lane. But yeah, that was a great race. I love this track. It's definitely hard to figure out, but once you figure it out, it's a blast to race here, and especially guys that know how to race it, like Tyler and Dudley and Blake and all them guys. I mean, we were door to door, all night, and I got a 0x tonight. So I mean, that speaks volume, to this. So shout out to everybody for the most part, keeping it clean race. I know it's a pretty hard track, but yeah, can't be happier. Got stage win, got max points pretty much tonight. So we'll go on next week and see what we can do.
All but the pole, man. That was the only thing you could have done to get them all. But yeah, I mean, when it came to restarts, I was talking more than just Tyler with the other drivers behind you. I mean, we saw when I would see the gap that outside lane would leave on your back bumper, especially at the restart zone. That's more of what I'm talking about. On the inside or the outside, it was about the launch off, and regardless if you're working together or not with Tyler, the facet of being able to have a clean restart as the leader was primo. So able to catch the other drivers off guard, and regardless of working together, I think that's a key testament to how keeping that front lane going, because anybody with fresh tires can make that outside lane work for a couple of laps or a couple of corners if they needed to. So good. Like that's the best call that I could see when it comes to being the leader.
Yeah, tire spin is really huge, especially on old tires. So I noticed a lot of guys, behind me, once I would go, they would punch it and they would squirrely. So you definitely have, obviously the element of surprise with being the leader, which helps you. And then just, you can manage your tire spin. You don't really need to punch it because you're going to know when you're going to go. So that's a big thing too. But going back to the pole, me and Lemon actually tied according to iRacing. So I want to review on that. I was giving him shit about that because he technically started on pole, but we tied in the iRacing scoring. So I told him we should split the points. But yeah, I mean, it's damn near perfect race, obviously, for me. So I got a bunch of laps and all that, and I'm trying to run down Tyler for the regular season championship. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I missed a couple races. That guy is just on par every night. He's hard to beat, and but it's props to him for that. I've kind of had an up and down season. I know I had 2 wins this season, but I've had my fair share of bad luck, and I missed some races that didn't help either. But we'll go on to Michigan next week and see what we can do.
It'll be fun. Kevin, give you shout outs. Got a victory here.
Yeah, as always, going to shout out to Bruce Milberger Custom Homes, come on board and sponsor me in all my leagues, and always watch tonight. So shout out to you, Bruce. This is 3 wins in 1 week, so I know we're on the up and the up with this. So proud of that, and proud to represent the company and all that. All Winker Nation, Shauna, Haley, Jessica, Brandon, Justin, Amanda, Brett, Nicole, Dylan, Albert Anderson. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody like I always do, but shout out to all those guys that come out every night and support me. I can't thank them enough. I know it helps you with the stream and all that stuff, and I know they love watching this. So shout out to all you guys. Nate Cogdale at Sonic Graphic Design for the paints. If you need any paint, stickers, any of that stuff, you can check me out, Sonic Graphic Design on Facebook, or you can hit him up in a message and see what he can do for you. The whole league, for running this again. Like I said, I know this is a tough track, but being we've been running this for 2 seasons now, I think it was relatively a clean race. I probably could have cleaned some stuff up, but props for everybody for coming out tonight and give it their best effort. Shout out top 3, Tyler and Dudley there. I mean, they were clean all night. I don't think any of us really fell top 5 minus when I had my speeding penalties. So shout out to those guys, and love racing with all them and all the the clean respect they give me and I give them back. So shout out to those guys, and then shout out to all the league admins that put this on. I know it's a lot of work to do that. So props to them. Chopp'N podcast, I think it is. I forget to say those sometimes, but shout out to those guys. Dove LLC Farm Pole Award. Shout out to them. And then last but not least, we appreciate the broadcast media do a hell of a job, and I'll be going back and watching it the next day. So appreciate it, man.
Kevin, we'll see you at Michigan. Go enjoy your races. Good luck in the rest of them.
Sounds good. Thank you, man.
You too, Kevin Winker, coming home in victory lane. Last but not least, we'll talk to the Dudley Band. Drivers, please stop cussing on my stream. I posted in all the Discords, and now I'm going to say it officially. Please stop cussing on my streams. At least on the broadcast. If we're live on Twitch, it's one thing, but I get demonetized. Like you only get so many cuss words, and because we have brand awareness, we have brand things going on. Please stop saying swear words, especially the hard ones. You can get away with damn and hell, but you can't get away with the hard ones. Mr. Dudley, congratulations. How's Stinkman?
You sitting here patiently. How you been doing, bud? Hey,
Yeah.
That
was a hard race.
Yeah, I was pretty much stayed top 5 all night. Congratulations to Kevin and Tyler. Blake, he kind of spinned it out late in the race. I feel fortunate to get a top 3. I knew I had top 5 car, but yeah, I'll take a top 3. Maybe my luck's turning around.
It's a good thing, right? Sometimes some of us we go in and we look at Martinsville as a track where you just want to finish it, right? And I think that's whenever I run it, that's if I have to run it in officials or I run it with the leagues, I look at just finishing it. But you have to think about what you're going to be able to do and have any advantage on somebody who's good with keeping track position, like Kevin and what Tyler were doing there. You and Blake had a good shot there with a little bit fresher tires, but it just seemed like it leveled off so fast.
Yeah, right about that. The track position's key at this track and staying in the rhythm. I didn't have nothing for Tyler and Kevin at the end of it or during the whole race, really. I was probably, like I said, probably 5th, 6th place car, but a couple mistakes people made and got up there, and I'm happy where I finished.
I mean, a P3. I mean, you're due for. I mean, we got Michigan coming up. We've got some tracks that fare well for you. Michigan is one of those racetracks. You just have a tendency to be able to travel a little bit longer on a set of tires. And when you guys get into go from short track racing to big track racing, what's kind of the mindset there when you're stepping out there from a P3 finish?
Same mindset I have here. Short tracks like Martinsville and Bristol. Try to stay clean, stay up keep your track position, and try to get the best finish I can. I love Michigan Auto Club. Same way. That's where most of my wins have come from in iRacing is Michigan and Auto Club. So look out next week, I hope.
I like it. It's nothing wrong with putting yourself in a positive mindset and positive momentum going forward. Kevin's going to be tough to beat. Tyler's tough to beat. You're tough to beat. I mean, you got Blake out there. He's tough to beat. Tyler, he's making gains here. Tyler's getting. What's your advice for Tyler? Because he's still fairly new to the simulator.
We've talked. We practiced together. I talked to him about he's got all top 10s except for maybe one, but he's just lacking in getting stage points. He needs to I just told him he needs to start getting more aggressive during that first stage and start getting some points. Like I said, if you look, he's got an average top 10 finish this year. And Blake, Blake's better than I am. I'll admit it, but I'll stay with him. Winker's better than I am. Tyler's better than I am. Tyler Lemon. But this old man tries to stay with him, and I hope I do a good job.
You do fine. You got speed. You got the focus. You got the pure adrenaline, right? So I guess that's the way I look at it. It's racing's racing, and Martinsville's done. So we're done with Martinsville. we're gonna move on from there. And it was one less caution than predicted from Skyler. Skyler, congratulations. You were damn near right. It was a ton of fun. So a lot of entertainment here.
How about it's pretty clean throughout the race. Most of the cautions were like self spins, weren't they?
Yeah, a couple of just contact stuff. I mean, it's Martinsville. Like if you get your tires up to the right side, or that right side of that seam into the corner, and you throttle up or you put them on the paint, like there's things that are going to happen. So we only saw a couple of per incident. Some of it was braking zone differences. I mean, but that's whether you can be aggressive or not be aggressive. That's that's part of the deal.
Yeah, to me, this track's like a rhythm track too. You got a rhythm, hitting your spots and coming off the throttle and coming back into it real soft and not, punching it coming out of the corner. And you lose your rhythm, then it takes you 5, 6, 7, 10 laps to get it back. But yeah, I like racing this track. It's just sometimes you get a lot of cautions.
It is Martinsville. It is own iRacing. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And that's nothing against the league. It's just Martinsville. I come to expect good and bad with Martinsville, but tonight was good. It was a ton of fun. Mr. Dudley, give you shout outs, man. I always enjoy talking to you. I appreciate you as always. P3 finish from you and Mr. Steak, man.
Thank you, bud. I'd like to first of all thank you for broadcasting this league all week long. Great job you do. I enjoy watching the broadcast. I either watch it after I talk to you or I watch it the next morning. I'd like to thank my beautiful fiance, Nancy, watches the race and supports me and gets me the motivation to come in here every week. I'd like to thank ALS Association, Alabama chapter, allowing me to put their logos on my car in honor of my sister. I'd like to thank my cousin Brian and his wife Danielle up in Oregon and their kids. They watch every weekend, watch you. They enjoy it. My best friend and brother, Arizona Ben, who watches now and supports. And my big cousin in El Paso, Texas, detective with the El Paso Police Department, and his fiancee Tiffany. Also, I'd like to thank Chopp'N Up Podcast, Dub Farms, and Admin Box. And also, this is for my pa and my sister. And roll tide.
Love you, brother. You're amazing. Appreciate you as always. You go enjoy your night, and we'll see you next week.
You too, brother. You take care. Praying for you still.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. We got some racing tomorrow. Oh, Richmond.
Yeah, I'll try to get in there.
If not Richmond, are you still running amp?
No, I don't run amp. No.
Oh, okay. Well, you be a good day. All right, brother. We'll see you tomorrow. If we see you tomorrow, if not, we'll see you next week. Good luck in your races.
All right, buddy. God bless.
You too. It's Robert Dudley coming on P3 as it would be. We love that dude. Love them all. Love all of them. Kevin Winker getting it done today, though. And I did. I almost jinxed it. I really did. I almost said, hey, here's what's going on. I almost did. I'm glad I didn't, because lo and behold, it would be Murphy's Law in that situation. And I would hate for me to even think that. So Kevin did a phenomenal job controlling the restarts. That was not just the restarts, just being able to get up through the field. Great bump and run to Tyler. If I gave him a 0 exit, he did it absolutely perfect. And so insane to see Tyler trying to get there at the end. Just couldn't get the turn into the corner. He had the turn into the corner, just couldn't get the drive off. And I think in order to have that drive off, you just need to be able to have the drive into the corner. To have the drive off, you've got to be on your own rhythm, and it's hard to be on the driver ahead of you's rhythm, and that's the reason why we saw some cautions earlier with braking zone differences. But it's not bad, folks. 17 cautions. It's a lot of cautions, but it's not that many cautions, and the race still went within an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 38 minutes. So that's a pretty fast race for Martinsville. It could have been a whole lot worse. And I think the drivers did a phenomenal job. I think they did a really good job. I think more leagues should run Martinsville, and I'm fine with them running Martinsville. And even if they have 20, 30 cautions, it happens. It's Martinsville. But it teaches drivers better patience and better persistence about braking and being able to set the corner up to help it turn. It is a great racetrack. I could even use more practice on Martinsville. You know what I mean? So it'll be good. It was a good time. And we loved it. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the Sunday Fun Day series, and then Amp Racing tomorrow night. And then the Gen 6 series on Monday night, and then back at a Tuesday for the Chop Shop Racing Truck series. We got a whole lot of, we got that, and I think that's their all-star race. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a ton of fun. This was a ton of fun. I enjoyed the track, I enjoyed the race, and I enjoy what Chopping It Up does. Thank you to Duff Army LLC for your victory lane tonight. That would be Kevin Waker. Pole sitter was Tyler Lemon, of course. Hard charger tonight. Brock Duty up 15 spots. He started in the dang old near the end of it. And it was a ton of fun. So I enjoyed it. Be good, be safe, be kind of one other most important factor of life. Twitch, I will see you very soon. Facebook, YouTube, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Thank you to Chop Shop. Thank you to what they do. Thank you to the Pythons of Mr. Church. Yeah, that's a real thing. Thank you, folks. We'll see you soon.